One. Today's video is Danny Designs here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Today's videos happened a little in end of November. I believe it's 24th, 25th, something like that, 2018. And it consisted of me digging a trench from my well to my power pole, my temporary power pole, and also the same trench is going to be used for the water that I run from the water well to the RV, so that I could have running water at that time. Because up to this point, I've had to haul the water in barrels and fill the tanks up and use the pump and the tanks and all that stuff on the RV. So as soon as they got that pump put in my well, I was wanting to get this done, and did it. I got you'll see the trench, dug the trench, and put in the conduit for the electric, hooked the electric from my temporary pole out to the pump, and then back from the pump and the water tank to my RV, so that I could have running water, on demand, instead of having to haul it in and all that good stuff. Okay, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye.
Well, this is what happens when it rains around here. Here's a hole that's going to fill up. That's why the other day I came out and filled half of that one up. As you can see, it sunk in there. Maybe you can see it on the camera a little bit. So, can't wait till I get my rainwater system fixed, a place for it. I mean, we've got that barrel there, but don't really use it for anything except for the sawmill water for the blade. But anyway, it's supposed to rain off and on for the next couple of days, so won't be able to work outside much. There's certain things I'll be able to do. If it dries out a little bit, I can go over and trim up that log and get it prepped to move over to the sawmill. I could probably use the sawmill a little bit, but it's still kind of muddy in that area. All depends on how muddy it is. If it was like this area, all the way around the house, where I'm going to have a house and stuff, is nice sand, good topsoil. But when you get into the red clay areas, it gets a little bit slick. So what I'm going to do now is go around to check the areas where the pipes are, and like this one's snuck down in the hole, so it's covered with water. So I'm going to pull the ends out. I've taped them so stuff can't get in them, but obviously if they soak, they'll get loosened up, and that won't do us any good. They'll come off. So I'm going to get them out, dry them, retape them, a little better job, and all that good stuff. Okay. Good Saturday morning. If you remember back a while back, I hooked up this water line to the trailer because I was expecting my well to be dug, and when it was dug, I wanted to be prepared. Rolled that up, dug this trench right through here. Well, today I dug the trench over to that point because my water well is here and the pump is in there, so I will be able to start hooking up water pretty soon. As soon as my pressure water tank comes in. It's ordered. It's supposed to be here Wednesday. Today's Saturday, so I should be able to hook that thing up on Wednesday, have water to the trailer instead of carrying it in. So, dug the trench, and what I'm going to lay down in there is the water line from the pump well over there down through here, and this is over 24 inches deep. It only has to be 18, but I overkill, which is cool. It should never freeze or be in the way. And then I'm also got to run the electric right now, temporary electric, from this temporary pole down here also. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in conduit and run it over there, and eventually probably pull the wire out, because this pole will eventually go away. But I am going to leave the water line under there, because on that side of the trailer there is a water faucet that I will leave intact for garden purposes or whatever else, just over there. So that's what I'm going to do today. Is I got it right now is dig out a little bit right there by hand. Not fun, but I got to do it to get the electric conduit up next to that pole, and then start stretching out the water line, connecting it, filling it in here, continue digging over there, and connecting everything on that end. So, all right, that's what I'm going to be doing. I've got to get prepared. Got to get things organized, prepared over here so I can get to work. All right, D squared. Try to unhook this electricity here. I got to take out this wire right here. That's the 220. So I got to take it out so I can put the nipple in and all that good stuff. So everything's off. Trailer's the only thing on. This is called the well line. Watch the well. What's that? Set that down right there. A lot of ladybugs up in there. Well, I need to get some needle nose. My needle nose, my wire clippers. Cut those tips off. Like that. White wire right here. That's that ground right there. Next wire goes right below it. There's that. Good. Sometimes you got all that nice machinery, you still got to do this. But once again, we have to remember the temporary, because it's a temporary pole. I've got the conduit going down. Couldn't go right next to the pole because the concrete right there. That's fine. It'll all be buried up and it's protected. Don't have the wires hooked up yet, but I'll be able to run them over and put them into that breaker which it was connected to earlier. Got the conduit coming over. I'm going to now go down through there and cut some of those branches off so they're not poking me and all that stuff in the way, and that way the pipe will just fall down in the hole fairly easy. But just slide this conduit back down, and I'm going to let that dry a little bit before I start moving around on it and stuff. And that will fit right in there. Then I'm going to roll that water line out. And again, all temporary. So, you know, if there's those things, well, you can't run water line and electric line too close to each other, no problem. It's only temporary. Because I'm actually going to pull this wire out once I run the main line from, you know, the main power pole there. This is just the temp pole. So eventually, you know, it'll all come underground, or maybe one more pole over here, and then underground to the house where the main breaker box will be. Then they'll come off that. Okay. Gotta get some water and get back to work. I'm gonna let that dry though first. All right, progress. Just need to fill in the holes a little bit more and smooth it off. But looky there, it's all filled in. Got the backhoe here, filled in all this. Now what I'm going to do is filled in here so I can cross over. I'm going to finish putting, you see I stopped right here. This is where the water hose, the 1-inch water hose ends. I just put this pipe here as a marker. And that water hose, the white water hose right down in there, I'm going to connect it some more PEX, which I've got in the sun over there, so hopefully it'll make it a little bit less rigid. 1 inch is thick. Boy, it's thick and rigid. But anyway, I'm going to connect it there, run it down through here, and then I'm going to start filling again up to here, and then I'll be able to back the backhoe up in here and dig the rest of this out, dig the rest of it out to get it to the well, to the pump over there. So I've got to put some more PVC on that, get it all lined up there, run down, so then I can just dig this out, straddle this with the backhoe. After I hook that white water hose in, I'll be able to fill in more of this so I can move the tractor around a little bit better. But that's what I'm getting ready to do, is get that PEX pipe right there and connect it to this section right there. Run it down through here. It'll end here, and then I'll fill all this in. Okay. Rolling this PEX hard stuff. This 1 inch, I think I've said before, I don't know if I'd go 1 inch again. I mean, it's going to pay off in the long run, and that's some good pressure, but working with it is not pleasant. Okay, later Saturday, got the rest of the trench dug right here, the water line spread out, electric conduit with the electric wire in it. Just got to finish that up right there. But what I'm putting on here is a freeze-proof water hydrant faucet. And I've got the PEX T already attached to that. So now I need to cut the line right there, the water line, and then secure the PEX end to it and try to keep it out of the dirt, which I'll be able to do after I cut it because I'll have it elevated there. And then I'm going to, you'll see I'm going to try to do this on camera. So here we go. Let's try to do this. Try to get as much here as I can. I want to put that right there. I'll be in the way, I'm sure, of the camera, but that's what happens. So, and I know they have the tool to cut this PEX, which makes it a lot easier than this. I just don't have it with me right now. So I'm improvising, which is what happens. You just improvise sometimes, yeah? Heck yeah. Alright. I'm going to use this little hacksaw thing. Got my brick down here to help keep it solid. Get this cutting done. There we go. Clean it out a little bit right there. Rub the strip off the edge. Good right there. And I've got my tool right here. Got to make sure to put this on. This part before I put this water hydrant on. Which shouldn't be a problem. That's where I wanted it, right there. Obviously I'm going to turn this once I get it on. There we go. So lift approximately right there is where I will want that. And now try to secure this. Let me see if I can let it rest against me. Let's secure this PEX tool. Alright. 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 There. Success. Success. Now, I want to just try to keep that thing out of the dirt. Alright, that'll work right there. Keeping it out of the dirt. You just elevate there. Everything's clean and good to go. What I'm doing here is I'm going to put this line down through there instead of trying to feed the whole thing through that end right there. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Adjust the camera. Alright, hopefully I'm not in the way too much right there, but I'm going to try to do that. Show you what I'm talking about. Had this shovel laying in here so it wouldn't roll off on me. Up, like so. Pretty sharp 90-degree angle down there, so this may take some work. Pressure. Yep. Coming out. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Come over to this. I'll PEX it onto that hydrant. Set that hydrant down in there, water faucet, hydrant. It's going to be a little tricky, so I got to get this on here first. Alright. I don't know. It looked like it worked. Looks Not getting work. Exciting stuff when things happen the way they're supposed to. You know, without too much extra work. If too much extra work, things will kill you. Doesn't kill you. Frustrates you. Look at there. Wow, got it done. Good deal. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what I wanted to do right there. Got that hooked up. It'll be right at, well, it'll be 90 degree when I set it up. See, I set it up, and then I got to put some pea gravel at the bottom of this. That's why it's a non-freeze one. It's 24 inches or more below ground, and it drains the water into gravel so it doesn't freeze the pipe. So I've just got to get some of that, but I can bury all the rest of this up to this point, and this part after I get the electric conduit run. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. Measuring this electrical conduit, getting it run up through that PVC pipe right there. We're going to see what happens, see if I can get this fixed. All right. Tell you what, it's just so good when things work out. You know, after a long day and you're like, struggling, going back and forth with stuff, and then once you finally get it done. But again, no hurry. Just I'll call it fun work, because you see the rewards of the things that you're doing. So, okay, just signing off for a second. Well, there I go. Now I just need to bury it all the way, and like I said, put me some gravel right there so that thing drains correct at the shutoff valve down there. And then got my electric going through that. Got the water line coming through. Looking good. Okay. Storm's coming in later tonight. That's why I'm kind of wanting to get this done today. So, trying to beat the weather. I'm excited. Now all I got to do is backfill a little bit. So, things are looking good. Real good. Okay. Later. Huh? Alright, let me get up there and dump that dirt. Get the brick out first.
Yeah, we really need a load of rock sitting out here for stuff like this, but
Yeah, wouldn't hurt.
yeah. I'll try to hold it straight. I don't have no levels put on it, but you'll be able to twist it some once you get it in there. Eyeball it.
What I did with my storage.
I know. You're gonna have to get in your shovel.
Yeah.
This is not wanting to stay.
No, I'll have to really secure it with the dirt.
Yep. I don't think you took an extended warranty out on that. I keep receipts all the time, and I cannot find that one. Of course, we took it back once.
We took it
remember?
back.
But I found my extended warranty where we bought it for that shop fan.
Yeah.
And they actually, another reason I'm thinking, okay, we didn't take it out, because they put it in a nice, stiff, on-folder type thing when you did it extended.
Yeah.
And I found the one for the shop fan, but I'm thinking, okay, we must have not bought it for that one.
Maybe not. But I don't know. I'm trying to remember when we took it back, though. Was that just no warranty? It's just that it wasn't working.
It wasn't working. We took it back with just a week,
Yeah.
not that long, because it wasn't working.
I'm the eyeballer around here.
Yeah, well, I couldn't see that way. I'm looking this way.
I'm the eyeballer.
That self-I have you. But I'm just like, go to Home Depot, invest in
Give
this
us a good one.
kind of money, and that was, I think, a Husky we had before, and get one. That
Yeah.
because this is just not working. It's not working for that.
Nope.
We've had two, and of course you don't have to get that big one. You just get a smaller one like that one is. You don't have to have that big one.
Well, I mean, it's a good idea, like with Dad saying we want to get one, because we always have two. One
Yeah.
doesn't work, you got one working.
Right. Yeah.
Like today.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Now this is where, when they come to your house, to the house, they're just going to go right down there and run it that way, right? Out that pipe right there.
Yeah.
That's where it'll come out.
What we'll probably do is dig down, tee off that one, and go. You're not going to run another one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
We'll
tee
just come down to
there.
that one, tee off the pecs, and go over.
Okay. That's fine.
You know.
Yep.
And that's where the 1-inch line will come in handy. In case I ever have that running, the water hose running over there,
I know.
you know.
Yep.
So I'm thinking it's a bear to work with. It's hard to work with. That.
Yeah. With that big stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. That
There we go.
it's going to give you that water volume that you want.
Yep.
It sure made a big difference. And
The end of a great day. As far as last filming goes, I want to fill all that in and try to pack it down, get it level, and it's a great day. I had a great day of work, got it done. Done what I wanted to get done, plus a little more. I hauled some good topsoil up to my mother's house earlier. Took a break, did that. So was able to do all this and get what I need to get done. So here we go. Start leveling the ditch.
you.